Hello mystical light beings, and welcome to another video. This pick a card is all about dogs, and this is my dog. His name is Rudy. He's a Chihuahua and he is 13 years old. Fun fact, me and Rudy and my husband were actually on the Jimmy Fallon Tonight show, and if you look up Lena Yassify week episode, you will see the both of us on that episode, which was really fun to do. Rudy is 13 years old, so his tongue definitely hangs out his mouth. Jimmy Fallon made quite a bit of jokes about it, but you know, this is Rudy. This is Rudy too happy. He's bougie, okay? Rudy, would you like to get on the table? Would you like to say hi to the peoples? I think he thinks I'm crazy. You think I'm crazy? I think he's a little camera shy tonight. Do you want to get down? Oh my God, your arm. Why you keep doing that? Rudy's gonna be doing you all's reading today. Rudy, pick a card. Rudy, pick a card. Which one? Which one you thinking? Okay, Rudy said I don't pay him enough for this, so we're gonna go ahead and let him have his freedom. You've been let go. All right, so seriously, hello guys and welcome. My name is Twilah Faye, and this is my brand, Twilah Faye. Today we're gonna be doing a dog spirit animal pick a card. There's gonna be 3 different groups. So I want you to pick a number 1, 2, or 3, or all of them, or 2 of them, who knows? I was thinking that this sound bowl could represent group 1. It is a blue throat chakra sound bowl. We have this Tibetan bowl and it is beautiful. It's old. I've had it for like maybe 7 years. It's even a little rusted. I do have to take better care of it, but I think that it has a lot of spirit, you know? So this is group 2. And this is group 3. This is a white crown chakra bowl and it is right above your head, okay? So whichever bowl you feel more aligned to and I can play them, you let me know. So this is group 1. Group 2. And group 3. Okay, so you all get to choose which group is yours. Those of you who need more clarity and you need more connection of the decks, this is group 1. Group 1 looks like this. Then this is group 2. And this is group 3. All right, let's do it. Group 1, let's get into your reading. So I just want you to align yourself to whatever message you're looking for. Intend that you receive the message that is most aligned for you and enjoy. I have been reading cards for about 6 or 7 years, just about how old my son is. And it has been a joy. It has been a wild ride, to be honest. I prefer to do them on YouTube because I love connecting to so many energies at once. It's very fulfilling and very exciting to do. And I also find that connecting to the entity of energies in the collective consciousness helps me get fed back as well. So if you didn't already know me and you already love the vibe, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, okay? I did not mean to rhyme, but you know, the rhymes be on time. And you know I'm a dime, and I probably should stop because I am not good at rapping. All right, we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna stop messing around. This is so embarrassing. Anyway, your first affirmation that you have is I defeat obstacles. I defeat obstacles is about, you know, really overcoming the things that's going on in your life, obviously, but realizing that things do not have to be defeated in one day. It doesn't have to be defeated in 1 hour. Sometimes things take time, they take effort, they take research, they take consistency and discipline. And your spirit is saying be consistent and disciplined when it comes to getting out of these things that you find triggering or stressful or too much to deal with. I gotta fix my boob. I am brave is the next card, and I am brave is obviously about facing these things head on, not really shutting yourself off or disconnecting from the world that you're in and feeling like, oh, I'm in hell, like I'm suffering. Remember that your choices can also fix whatever problems is going on in your life, and you can find more simplicity in knowing that there are ways for you to change your circumstances. There are ways for you to get back up again and try again, and be brave enough to face the BS that you're going through and say, you know what? I don't like you and I'm not here for this, but I got to do, okay? I got stuff to do, and I'm not gonna let you stop me from doing what I need to do, okay? So always remember that. Be brave enough to conquer any battles that are in your face. I submit to my purpose. This is a clear sign to start doing more of what pours back into you, what makes you feel fulfilled and loved. And I love this card because it feels like the Lover's card, because it's duality. It's a relationship that feeds you back, even when it doesn't seem like it is to what the world may believe is success. This relationship, this purpose that you have, this divine alignment that you have, it is beautiful because it calls you no matter what. And when you found it, you feel like you found a piece of yourself. It is an emotional, intimate experience, whether it is a job, an opportunity, whatever it is, and I'm here for it. I'm just gonna go ahead, and bless that energy. Yes. So submit to your purpose and be brave enough to face it and say, this is scary. Like, relying on myself or trusting that I know what's best for me is scary, because maybe you've never lived that way. Maybe you've always felt that you need answers, you need direction, but this is saying you have a beautiful opportunity right now. You're struggling. 5 of Pentacles, already telling me that you're struggling, whether it be mentally, physically, emotionally, money-wise. I don't think you guys can see the card, but this is just saying that there may be some struggles. Let me see if I can get close enough where you can see it. But there may be some struggles, and Spirit is saying, like, what do you have to lose? Like, what do you have to lose to go for what you want in your life? What do you have to lose? Nothing. You have already lost so much on your way to where you are right now. And Spirit is saying, take a shot on yourself. Like, you're feeling like you're at rock bottom, because that is where you can grow and where you have no choice but to trust yourself. Spirit, that message is so intense, okay? And it says the world is reversed, which is telling me that you really haven't been embodying your full energy, your full, I kind of call it an entity, because we are entities. And even our singular unit and the collective consciousness, we are entities. We are so much bigger than what we think. And these problems that we see, obviously we overcome them. And we keep forgetting, I've already overcome situations like this. Like, I'm gonna be good. I've been good. Like, I'm good. And Spirit is saying you haven't tapped into your full capacity lately, because you are letting these problems consume you. You're letting them make you think, or you're letting them lead you in a way of thinking that you cannot find your way out, that you cannot bulldoze through these problems. And Spirit is saying, come on now, you're bigger than that. You are the world, and you're not tapping into that worldly energy. We are the collective consciousness, so we can pull from that energy and say, I can grasp it, I can get it. How do I get to that spot of feeling good so that I can keep focusing on the things that I want? Focus on feeling good, guys. This is the message in this reading. This is saying focus on being and feeling good, having a good experience. Stop putting yourself through torture and always focusing on the most negative things. This is saying not to be dishonest. No, I'm not saying just randomly come up with lies of positivity. This is about focusing on what is positive in your life, the blessings that you do have, and saying, I know that I'm not where I want to be in my life, but I know that I've overcome so much and that I'm in a powerful place to keep creating the life that I want. You one day dreamed of the life or the person that you are. Don't take that away from yourself. Don't strip yourself of the hard work that you have done to get to where you are. The world is a hard place. It is. But it's also a beautiful place. And it gets easier the more we realize the beauty within us. Usually when we struggle to see our own selves, we end up seeing the world in a darker light. And there's nothing wrong with seeing the world in a darker light. I do want to make that very clear. There is dark and there is light here. But if you feel you are sinking in any darkness or any lightness, you need to find the balance. The balance is necessary. You pick the throat chakra bowl. Your throat chakra should not be closed and it should not be overactive, if you get what I'm saying. So if you're saying something every single time about every single thing, that's overactive. If you are not saying things in situations where you're being hurt or you're seeing somebody else be hurt and it brings you dis-ease, that's also a problem. So it's time that we meet ourselves in the middle and say, what does that middle look like for me? What does this healthy standard look like for me personally, not what I see online? That can inspire you, but you need to be looking at yourself personally and saying, what makes me feel fulfilled? What actions or words or energies make me feel fulfilled and bring me joy? Because right now I'm feeling empty. I'm feeling on E and I'm giving all that I got. And Spirit is saying that you are looking in other directions, but sometimes you really just need to look at yourself. What do you need? What do you need? You are a fixer-upper. You fix people's lives. I'm seeing a spirit and it feels like a woman. Big hair. That's all I can say. But it is an energy it's a very strong energy. And it kind of distracted me. And I smell a little bit of tobacco. I don't know who that's going to resonate with. It was very random. But big hair, woman, very bold. And I don't even know where I was going in the reading, but I did see it. And I feel like this energy is saying, be bold. Who cares if somebody thinks something is a certain way? Like, this is your life to live. This is your energy that you're alchemizing, that you're creating, that you're developing. So if you wouldn't let somebody else create on your canvas, like let's say you have an art canvas and you're creating something and somebody puts like their dabs on your canvas, how pissed would you be? Like, baby, I did not tell you to touch my stuff. Like, why are you touching my stuff? Come on now. So don't let people touch your energy and change it from what you are alchemizing and creating it to be. You are a masterpiece. You're developing this masterpiece. Stop letting everybody put their paintbrush on your canvas. Everybody can't touch your canvas. People can't even see it for real. Like, why y'all got so much input and you're not even over here? You don't even know what's going on. So it's okay to shut people down or just let them talk and not take that on. Stop taking it on. You get to decide how you feel about your actions and what you're doing. People do not get to decide that for you. And you know how you feel in different situations. So just remember that. This message says writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. So you are really talented at speaking. And I love that you picked the throat chakra bowl, because this is just going to help it be more balanced when I play it at the end of this reading. I absolutely love that with this card, you picked the throat chakra. So that's very special. Options. It says, consider the career possibilities that are open to you. So a lot of you who are watching this may be wondering, what are the choices that you should make? And it's ironic that this is a dog spirit animal reading, because obviously dogs are incredibly loyal. They are loyal, they are protective, and you may find yourself in situations where you're just unknowingly protecting people, and you may realize, like, okay, that person actually did do the stuff that I'm protecting them from. Should I be protecting them from this? And you're questioning, are you an enabler in a lot of situations? Specifically when it comes to career, this is telling me that you are even protective of your career. and not just your career, but other people who work in that same career field. And this is saying, tune that energy back into you, because they know, these people who are doing things, they know that you're a protector. They know they're going to be protected by you. Remember that you do not want to carry any of the other burdens that other people have to carry. And I think that you carry them a lot because you're empathetic and you're understanding, but it's not your job to carry all of that. It's not your job, and it never was. So let people carry their own stuff. There's a lot more opportunities out here for you too as well. So if you feel dis-ease or you feel uncomfortable in the position that you are in, it's time to make that change. This is that sign. It's time to make that change. Start planning ahead. Start doing whatever you need to do to ensure that you have something lined up. And if you feel that you need to leave before lining something up, definitely make sure you get some guidance or something during that process so that you can make sure you feel safe in that process. Family card, it says, loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. And like we were saying, you're very protective, you're very loyal, you're very loving, and you give that and you offer that to your family as well. The only thing that I would say is, once again, like I said, when you protect people and you don't even know what you're protecting, you don't even know if people are actually the way that somebody is saying they are. This is also saying, don't be enabling to family members and friends either. Don't just automatically protect people just because you've built a bond with them. Protect people because you know for a fact, without question, that they wouldn't have done what they're being accused of, okay? I don't know who that's gonna resonate with. That was so random, but whatever. Hope, it says belief in fulfillment. Know that you can have everything that you want. Know that it is a possibility. That way you never stop looking for it. Know that you can create the rainbow that you're looking for. And the times where you feel like you can't, it tells me that you aren't working with spirit as much. And it's time to lock back in to working with spirit, creating those prayers, making a list of things you want to do with spirit, co-create with spirit. Lion spirit is, it says be generous of spirit, and it is reverse, which is telling me, again, you need to work more with spirit. Spirit is really trying to help you have a breakthrough right now. And the reason why you keep feeling like you're hitting a wall is because there's a lack of connection to spirit. And if you were connecting with spirit, you would know and understand and feel the momentum that is behind the scenes for you. Oh, Crow spirit says co-create with spirit. So this is 3 signs, baby. And that means that it is an ancestor or an angel that's been with you for a long time, a spirit guide that's been with you for a long time. This is an energy that's been around, and it's saying, work with me, work with me, work with me. I got you. You may be seeing angel number 333 or numbers that add up to 3. And this is saying, work with spirit, okay? Bobcat spirit says life is a mystery. You have to be comfortable with not knowing what's gonna happen next sometimes. I know a lot of people watch these readings and they're like, I need to know exactly what's gonna happen next. The readings that I create is about guidance through the process. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what's gonna happen next because I want you to make the decision. I am not the decider of your life. I provide spiritual guidance and support through the process, and I give you love through it, and I'll help you understand some of the things that you haven't been able to decipher. But us sidekicks, us intuitives, us whatever we are, us spiritual workers, we are not the deciders of your life, of your path. And if you ever hear a path that doesn't resonate with what you want, you have every bit of power to change that. You just understand what path you're already on. You get what I'm saying? So know that you are the decider of your path. You're the decider of your destiny. No one else is. And if you hear something and you don't want your life to be that way, make the change. You have the power. All right, and that is your reading. I'm gonna go ahead and play this sound bowl. If you like, close your eyes and just listen into it. I think that you all are gonna learn how to protect yourselves more, just like you protect other people. I think that this group is going to learn how to talk their SHIT, okay? I think that you all are going to learn when to speak and when to listen. And I want to provide the sound bowl healing to attune you to that. I decided to play a little bit of the crown chakra healing bowl as well, just to make sure that you're attuned to your highest frequencies. There are a lot of chakras, probably uncountable chakras, but that is the one, that's highest that we most know about. And I think that these frequencies can be incredibly healing and help our body to remember the power that it has to self-heal. So never forget the power that you have to self-heal, the power that you have to create your life. Never forget that, okay? If you truly did love this, please go ahead and put a blue emoji in the comment section just to help me be inspired and know that this resonated with you. That is how you feed my spirit, my soul. It is really nice. It just feels like you guys are giving me a plate of soul food when you comment or you like or you share, you subscribe. It really just, it feeds my soul. It does. And I'm not ashamed to say that. I love you all so much, and I connect to every single one of you all who watch this video. And I just hope that you remain here for the journey and we continue to do these healing readings and messages. Thank you so much for joining. Group 2, what a beautiful blessing it is to spend time with you. Let's get into your reading. Oh yes, oh yeah. Excuse me. Okay, so obviously you guys need to talk more into yourself. You need to encourage yourself more, and don't be afraid to just talk your mess, okay? I'm getting that because you got a lot of affirmations, and this is telling me that you're carrying a lot of baggage and you're carrying a lot of guilt. You're carrying a lot of heaviness that you really just don't need to carry right now on your journey. And ironically, I'm seeing the cleanse card. So this says cleanse. So this is also telling me that you just got to get rid of some of that energy, baby. You can use incense. You can use smoke. Make sure you got a window open if you're going to use any type of smoke, clearing, cleansing. I'm seeing some brown smoke, actually. Brown. Okay, so you need some root chakra healing as well. And the Tibetan bowl is really good for that. So you need something that's very grounding for yourself. You need something that's very healing for yourself. More breathing life into yourself. Animals are a really great way to ground yourself, but keep in mind that animals can also carry our energy. So something older or something more ancient like a tree or the ground is best to ground yourself. A lot of you, I'm also hearing eat differently, eat stuff that actually gives you fuel, gives you energy, makes you feel like you can carry on. I'm hearing that some of you, it may affect, what you're eating may be affecting maybe your hormones or affecting your energy levels, obviously, and I'm just saying that because that's what I'm hearing, or affecting even your brain activity. So be aware of what you're eating, and if any of you have something like ADHD or something, be aware of any dyes in your food. Just be aware of what you're eating and you're putting into your body, because this is a sign that it could be affecting you on a molecular level. All right, so let's see. So the cleanse, this is not only giving cleanse spiritually, this is also giving a full body, full entity cleanse. Entity meaning you, you need that cleanse, you need that shedding. I'm talking dancing, shaking, getting that stuff out of your body. My husband be looking at me like I'm crazy, but he like it. But I really just be dancing and shaking and stuff. I did a full moon ritual with my kids tonight, and we were just listening to flute healing music and then creating our own music with the different instruments that we have at home. You could do that. And I think that on social media is so aesthetic, and it's not always gonna look pretty. Honey, my kitchen is a mess. My kitchen is a hot mess. I got stuff all over the counter. It looks a lot better tonight. I can tell my husband was, he was helping me out because I don't like messes. They really kind of just clutter my mind. Any clutter clutters my mind. And when you got counter space and stuff, you just keep putting stuff on it. And that's kind of what this feels like. It's you just keep putting stuff, you keep storing it. That's what the energy feels like. So it's time to clean it off. Take it one step at a time, but the cleanse is very necessary for the energy that you're looking for. I'm seeing angel number 333, which I saw in the last reading as well for group 1. I don't know if some of you all picked group 1. Put 2 hearts in the comment section if you pick group 1 and group 2, just so I know who's here. But definitely a cleanse is necessary. And this is a cleanse in every part of yourself. You have carried so much. It feels like you have lived multiple lifetimes in this one lifetime. And you've seen so much, you've heard so much, you've saved so much, you have gotten rid of so much and carried back so much. Like it just feels very heavy. And my guides are very friendly with me, and I'm so sorry for that crazy laugh, but my guides are very friendly with me, and they were like, it's giving, and I'm not like shaming anybody, but I'm saying it's giving big back energy, but this is not the big back that everybody else calls big back. This is like big back as in you're carrying all that stuff in your back and it hurts. Like it's a heavy back. It's like, it's a lot. It's a burden back. And they were like big back. And I'm like, that's not really what everybody's saying when they say big back, but I get what you're saying. And I just wanted to explain it to y'all. So the energy that is giving is you need to shed whatever this is off of you, and you can do that through rituals. You can do that through prayer. You could do that through blessings. You could do it through Florida water, holy water, olive oil if you want. You could do it through anything. You can do it through bathing, even showering. And this is saying, don't just do it. Do it. Turn it into a ritual. Turn it into put your energy in it, basically. Like really put your singular energy into it to cleanse yourself and to ensure that you are pouring into that cleanse and putting work into that cleanse, almost as like a sacrifice, or not even a sacrifice, but an offering to show how serious you are about it. And the way the smoke is coming to me right now, and I don't even know how y'all see it, it's like kind of cleansing me as I'm feeling your energy. I'm seeing angel number 555 as well, but the smoke is literally coming to me. There is no fan, no nothing going on, and it hasn't been coming directly to me this whole time during all the readings, at least I don't think, but it's like getting into my nose. Slow down, baby. Okay. So the other thing that I'm seeing here is something about revenge. I don't know if you all feel, I might have lost some of you all by now, but I don't know if you all feel like there's some type of revenge that you need, like somebody really did you dirty and you want to get back, or you want to tell the world about what they did, or you want to handle the situation. You feel like it hasn't been handled and you feel like people are ignoring you. Let me tell you this. People are carrying that energy, and they're going to carry that energy, and that is not your burden to carry. It is theirs. They know the truth. They know what they did. They know how they move. They know how they act. It's not your burden to carry that, whatever that is. That's their crap, okay? So this is clearly saying you may not see justice get served, but justice is energy. It is there. Oh my God, the smoke has gone crazy, y'all. I'm telling you, you gotta cleanse yourself of this energy. There's no need for you to seek revenge, seek them having pain, or seek the truth being out. The truth is out. The truth is energy. Energy is light. It is truth. And all that's needed for you right now is for you to heal yourself. Period. Stop joking about your pain. This says I am witty. Stop joking about your pain. It's really not funny. The stuff that people did to you isn't funny, and you kind of joke about your pain because you don't know how else to talk about it. And you kind of belittle it like, I'm good now. Honey, yeah, you're good, but like you're not. And there's a lot of healing that is needed right now. And you're going to have to be consistent with it. It says consistency. Confidently repeating the same patterns. You're going to have to keep telling yourself, I am safe where I am. I love myself. I am great. I am magical. I am magical. I'm special. I'm healing. Let yourself embrace the magic of what you are. Some of you, I can see that maybe you throw seeds in the backyard, or you throw seeds in the front yard, or you touch a plant and it heals, or you have plants or something in your house and it has just lived, and you're like, I don't know how this stuff lives. Like, or you might have animals that are attracted to your household. Maybe you've seen really random animals. This is a sign that you are a natural healer. And I think that healers go through a lot in their lives. And even if they don't go through a lot, they hear a lot and they experience a lot by seeing it. I want you to remember that healers often suck up energy, and to continue healing, you can't keep that energy with you. You have to move forward, and you have to, this isn't saying get over it. This is saying like you actually need to heal through it. 911, 911, okay? That's the number that I'm also seeing. 911 tells you that you are ending chapters and beginning new ones. And you're also manifesting your life as well. So you're gonna keep having similar encounters with certain people if you don't start shedding this stuff out your life. This is talking about friends, relationships. Friends and relationships is the same, okay? Don't let people give you the bare minimum and keep them around. Express yourself. Let people know, hey, like this is what my expectations are. It just seems like you keep running up empty. And people, some of you, I'm hearing you're not getting paid on time. I'm hearing that people aren't calling you when they said they were going to call you. I'm hearing people say they're going to change and they don't. People are getting money from you, not paying you back. Like, what is going on, honey? This is a lot. We're not doing that no more. I know that you believe that if you have it, you can give it. But I sense that when you do have it, most of the time lately, it's been that you have it for you, your family, yourself. You don't have it for the world. You are running on E because you are supporting so much. It's so much, and you have faith in people because you're a good person, and that's not a bad thing. But you're setting yourself up for failure, and not only just you, but whoever's around you, whoever deserves that love, that money, that outsourcing, that passion, that, I don't know, time. You got to leave people on red, and you have to leave people. And you have to adjust these relationships, try to adjust them first. And if they're not speaking the language of love and alignment, they gotta go. This is also a sign that with the butterfly spirit, it's saying that your transformation is gonna be beautiful. You just need to begin the process. You might be in a cocoon right now, and you may be in the hermit mode where you're like to yourself and you're trying to figure things out and you're questioning a lot of things and you're really just tired. But this is saying things are going to be fine. You're going to transform. It's going to be beautiful. Infinite Abundance says you're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Now, I can't tell you exactly what your purpose is, but I do know that healing is a part of it. But I also know that speaking the truth is a part of it as well. I know that you are enlightening people about histories. You are enlightening people about motivations, what their motivations are. You inspire people. There's a lot of different paths that you all who are watching Group 2 have. But a lot of you all are changing the world, like little by little. You have a big purpose, and you oftentimes forget that your purpose is so big, and then when you remember your purpose is so big, you want to run away. Don't run away. We need you. We need you to stay stabilized. We need you to take care of yourself. We need you to shed your tears and share your knowledge. Shed your tears actually naturally came out. I didn't even know I was going to say that, but something about it's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to express. It's okay for them to see you. It's okay for them to connect to you. It's okay to be deeper than what society is. Don't let society confuse you. You are real. And the reason why you're like, oh, maybe that was too much or maybe that wasn't enough is because you're not used to seeing what's real, but what's real is you. You're the real deal, okay? Cat Spirit says, claim your independence. This is saying that if you're in a situation where somebody has power over you or makes all the decisions for you, definitely make sure that you're claiming your independence so that you can feel more bold, more encouraged to continue the process that you're in right now. A lot of you all aren't negotiating in situations where you should be, or you're not going back and forth. You're not confronting situations, and Spirit is saying it's necessary for you to do that. So this is going to be one time for your throat chakra. We're just going to clear that out real quick. I literally felt that in my throat chakra, okay? You guys are seeing a lot of angel numbers. I'm seeing 11s, I'm seeing 13s, I'm seeing 9s, I'm seeing, I saw 911, I saw 333, 222. You guys are going through a major transformation right now, which makes sense because Transformation is Beautiful came out. So you're in a massive shifting time period. I am anxiety free. A lot of you all have had a long history of anxiety. And I don't remember if it was this group that I said you got to eat a little bit differently. I think that some of the food that you're eating may be contributing. Maybe you're not drinking enough water. Like something is not stable in your actual body and you need to stabilize that. And I think maybe you're not eating when you need to eat. You're not eating enough calories or you're eating too much of a certain thing. It's really good to start focusing on your diet just as you would for meditation if you would meditate. But you're treating it just like meditation would be. It's a discipline. It's a practice. And food needs to be that discipline and that practice for you. Whatever fits for you. I am magical. We already went through that one. Consistency, cleanse. We went through these as well, saying the same thing. Just be consistent with whatever you're doing and remember to trust the process. Things are going to pay off. I am innovative kind of matches to the claim your independence as well. This is saying that you actually can do this by yourself. I don't know, somebody that you've been working with or a company is just not working with you anymore, or the relationship's not the same, something's changing, something's shifting, and you're deciding, okay, either you want more money from situations or you want more independence from situations, and you're saying, okay, I can't go through this process anymore because you have too much power over me. This could even be in marriages, or this could be in relationships, friendships, anything that has a lot of power over you and you're like, this is just too much power, like you have too much control over what I do, what my next steps are. This is saying to express that, and then if it doesn't change, if it isn't, you know, getting mastered, kind of take a little step away of that routine and identify what new routine could work, or if you don't want to make that new routine work at all. I'm successful says these new plans that you're having are going to be a success. So start saying yes more. I'm hearing say yes more, say yes more. And what that means is in your opportunity life, like your career life, start saying yes more to opportunities that do pay, that do support you, that do want to get you out there, because these have little hidden gems. It's almost like a video game. And when you go to this journey or whatever, you end up finding these little hidden gems. You get these coins, you get these life bins. And I'm seeing a frog and I'm seeing a cat. And I know a cat was in here, but I'm seeing a frog and it looked like it literally jumped down my stairs. And I'm like, I don't have a frog in here. So the frog spirit also shows up for you guys a lot. And the cat spirit shows up for you guys a lot. Yeah. And then I am healing. So your body is healing, your mind is healing, you're spiritually healing. You're going through a lot of healing phases right now. It's like a purge. And I love it for you. And Seahorse Spirit says, watch and wait, but it's reversed. So this tells me that it's already happening for you right now. Okay. So this is a blessing. This makes you very fortunate because you're already in the process of growing. You're already in the process of metamorphosis and turning into this butterfly. You're closer than you think. So stay focused, be consistent, stop getting distracted. When you do get distracted, allow yourself to be distracted for like 20 minutes to an hour, but don't let yourself get distracted the whole day. All right, so I'm just gonna play this for a little bit for you all. I'm gonna hit it 3 times and then I'm gonna you all just intend whatever you want it to do for you. I'm going to intend that it is healing and it is powerful for your next phase of your life. I don't know about you, but I felt it mostly in my throat and in my chest. So heart chakra, throat chakra, and I am here for you to express your truth through your heart and to let that purity shine through you. I feel like you may think that you're a little bit too emotional or you're too expressive or you're too passionate, but you're not. You're the passion that we need in the world. And I keep seeing this cat out the side of my eyes and my cats are not over there. But you are powerful, you're bold, you're strong. And just like the dog spirit, you're allowed to bark, okay? You're allowed to bark to protect yourself, to protect the people you love. You can bark and you can bite when necessary, okay? So don't be afraid to bark and bite. It's okay. Thank you so much for joining. If you really enjoyed this reading, make sure you go ahead and you put something gold or yellow in the comment section below. I do love sun emojis, just to let me know that you were a part of group 2. And if you really enjoyed this, do share this with someone, okay? I'll see you in another video. Bye. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your reading. All right, you all, let's see what you got. Love to see it. Okay, group 3, your reading did not come to play. It is quite clear. All right, so I want to talk about the vulture spirit that's popping up. Mind you, this is the dog spirit animal reading. This is telling me that you're incredibly loyal and you are also looking for what's loyal to you, what's going to pour back into you. You need something that's going to give you your lovely pets and basically support and nurture you in the ways that you need and understand your nonverbal communications, your nonverbal cues, and understand what it takes to feed you, nourish you, walk you, you know? And all in all, that just says that you're looking for support from other people as well. A lot of the projects that you take on, you may not know how to do them yourself. This is also saying that you are capable. It's just, you're pretty dependent on people. Like you feel like that is the way that people must show that they love you. And it can be overwhelming for the people that are supporting you because they're like, I do love you. I help you so much with so many things. But a lot of the times they're not sharing their pains with you, like how hard their life is, because they understand where you've come from and that you have literally fought all your life. Like my guys are saying, all my life I had to fight. Like I'm hearing that in my head. And you have had to fight a lot. And Spirit is saying you can still, like, you can allow yourself to get in that fight or flight mode. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like cortisol is the stress hormone that we produce in a lot of stressful situations. Anxiety even, and cortisol is the same thing that wakes us up in the morning. So let that stress that you do feel be your fighting force. Let it push you towards your dreams, your aspirations, and let it push you towards your goals. Don't let stress eat you up. Eat the stress up, baby, okay? Like eat it up and don't be afraid to just keep moving forward, all right? That same stress that you're dealing with can make you catapult into a beautiful adventure. So don't let it overpower you. Look it in the eye and say, I don't care that you're stressing me out. I don't care. I need the same stress to wake up in the morning. I need the same stress to reach my goals, okay? That same stress that you're feeling right now can help you do what you came here to do, what you want to do, and you get to choose that. So, all in all, Vulture Spirit says nothing is wasted. Nothing is wasted. Be persistent. If you've ever seen, this is the dog spirit animal video, so if you've ever seen a dog and they want something that you've got, they are not going to stop asking. They're not going to stop until they get it. And they'll even stare you down, make you feel uncomfortable. Don't be afraid to keep reaching out to those opportunities. Don't be afraid to say, you know what? I know they said no, but I'm going to try again, and I'm going to try again, and I'm going to try again. If you've ever heard any success stories, it's always like, I failed 100 times, but then that 101 time, like I got it. You have to be willing to put yourself on the table and keep trying. This says nothing is wasted. The time, the effort, the prayers, they are not wasted. If you really want this, go get it. They're praying. Entities are praying that you don't recognize that a no can mean a yes in the future. You don't just have to play the waiting game. Play the game, period. Play the game. And the game sometimes is putting yourself out there in different ways, putting yourself in their face in different ways. Hey, I'm still here. Hello. I'm still here just in case you forgot. Let me show you what I can do too. But let me go do it for someone else real quick and show you. And this means in opportunities like Let's say that you need to gain experience in a certain area and you really want this particular job or this opportunity. Maybe you want this relationship really bad. Like, don't be afraid to gain some knowledge, do some research, get some experience while you're at it. Don't be afraid. Be bold. It's a very random message. Bat Spirit says a rebirth is assured. So this spiritual awakening that you're going through, you're already kind of tapping in a little bit. You a little bit in there. I know you may have felt like you've gone through a number of spiritual awakenings, but this one is different for you. Like, you're not going to be anywhere near the person that you were throughout the other spiritual awakenings. You are changing a lot. And I mean a lot. It's like, imagine a toddler and then imagine the teenager. They have a little bit of similarities, but they're very different. They think different. They're not even on the same wavelength. And then imagine that teenager and a 40-year-old. They're not the same. Maybe for some people, but for the most part, they're not the same. So you are changing so much that you're going to be like, I don't even recognize the way that I used to think. And this is a positive thing, so don't be scared to let it in. Speaking of fight or flight, there's a fear of a lack of protection that you have, and you feel that you need to continue forth with whoever is around you. This is telling me that sometimes you have people around you that do not really support you. Like, they may talk crap about you behind your back, and maybe you even know, but you still keep them around you. And this is a form of lack of self-love. It's a form of lack of self-love. And I think that part of this is because you believe these things about yourself. And if you believe these things to be true, change them. Or if these things are not true, but you believe them to be true, tell yourself that you've grown, you've changed, you're growing. You are not that person. And some people will hold things against you, and you can confront them and apologize, but you don't always have to carry it if you didn't even feel like you did those things. Or like, you can still assess it and be like, did I do that? Oh, dang, I did. But like, you are different, you know? Assess, am I still doing those things? Because all I can do is grow from where I am today. That's all you can do. Seven of Wands says you do fight yourself a lot, and you can, it's so weird. You're quite confrontational, but not in the situations that you need the most. That's what I'm reading. You're confrontational, but not in the situations that you need the most. So maybe the things that bother you the most on a day-to-day basis, you don't talk a lot about because, you know, you've kind of given up on it, or you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But then you bring up other stuff, like maybe your chicken nugget didn't look pretty or something. And Spirit is saying, focus on the things that really do need to be changed in your life that can contribute to the long-term pains. Because your routine in your life has, how do I say this? Okay, so with the dog spirit, I can kind of see it's like an owner that neglects the dog, an owner that doesn't feed the dog, forgets to give the dog water. And it just feels like sometimes you do that to yourself, but you also allow other people to do that to you. And what I mean by that is, because you're neglecting yourself so much that you accept less than the bare minimum from people, because you don't even know what it looks like to get that water bowl or that food bowl anymore. You're just grateful to find a crumb. And Spirit is saying, you don't need to look and search for crumbs. Give yourself a platter. Give yourself the entree. You can do it. Just like a dog can actually hunt. I'm not saying that domesticated dogs should be doing that if they're not getting the food. That they're supposed to be getting their food from their owners, or their you know, they're humans. But what I am saying is, you personally have the power to give that to yourself. And don't let anybody tell you that you don't deserve it. You deserve it. Everyone deserves love. Everyone deserves effort. Everyone deserves affirmation. Everyone deserves guidance. Everyone deserves support. Nurturing, love, support, okay? Now, sometimes you ask for support in areas that you don't actually need it in. And that might be why it's hard for you to ask it in areas that you really do need it in. So be more honest. I think you have acclimated to kind of making people feel comfortable around you. And maybe when you get a little bit of liquid courage, you just let it all out, like splat. But this is saying to pace yourself. Like I keep hearing pace yourself. Knight of Swords, even it looks like he's exhausted, he's drained. Like the horse is tired. I'm gonna get up so I can show you. But the horse is tired in this picture, and it kind of feels like that's you. Like you're tired. You're also the person on the horse, but you're the horse. Like you're the entity in itself. You're the card in itself. And it's saying, we're exhausted. We're exhausted of fighting. I'm exhausted of always having to say something. But at this point, you need to say what's most important to you. And I think that's the problem that you're running into. Like these little things that you're pointing out, like maybe the countertop wasn't clean and you said to your spouse, like, hey, the countertop's not clean right here. Like that's something you already took care of. That's something that you actually can take care of. But there are things that your partner or your job or your friend has to change as well or contribute to. And you can't fix that. You can only fix what you can fix. This is a really specific reading. Please let me know if this is resonating with you, group 3. Just put something white or, I don't know, white or red in the comment section below, just so I know that this is on track. I am challenging myself. I'm trying to make sure that I'm, resonating with y'all and you're connecting to it and that you're receiving the message. The moon. So this is also saying that you get in your head a lot, but your head is scary. And you have this intuition that is unspeakable. You are really tied to your intuition, and it's crazy because you do not consider yourself psychic or really connected intuitively. Part of the problem is you have a lot of fears, a lot of anxieties. So they get clouded, like your intuition gets clouded by those anxieties and those fears. But the more that you allow yourself in your head, the more that you allow yourself with yourself, like being alone, you will start to have discernment that is unquestionable. Like I know exactly what's going on, and I don't even have to question it because I can feel it. I can feel it. And right now, we're out of balance. You're out of balance right now. You definitely do need some type of spiritual cleanse, specifically. A body cleanse as well, similar to group 2. I think that you have said a lot. Right now, this is probably your introspective period. This is where you're really trying to figure out what's necessary to say. You've given your breath so much. Only say what's necessary. Only say what's real. Only say things to people that they can actually do something about. Otherwise, like, be introspective. This is really saying kind of like work it out yourself at first, and whatever you can't work out, share it with another. That's kind of what I'm hearing. Harmony. This is what's needed right now. There's a lot of times where you do hit that harmony and that peace, and then there's other times where the anxieties literally just creep up and you're like, this is too much. Like, I just want to sink. And that's kind of what it feels like. It feels like you're like shrinking yourself so you're not seen, and then randomly you're a burst of energy and a flamboyant. And then it's just, and it kind of does remind me of an abused dog. Like when I think about dog spirit animal reading, it reminds me of an abused dog. One that was abused in childhood, one that was abused in adulthood, and didn't really express those abuses or understand those abuses. And now you're kind of processing all of it, and you're realizing all my life, like I had to fight, I had to protect myself. And was I even protecting myself? Was this even bad? Like, because I've also done bad things, and like you're dealing with so much right now. It's pretty heavy. And Spirit is saying you can cleanse yourself. Like you can, it's almost like a baptism. It feels like a baptism. Like going into the water, you're this one person, and once you come up, you feel renewed. You feel born again. And it feels like a very spiritual thing. It feels, I don't know why I'm hearing tactic. I'm not really sure what that means. I'm not sure what my spirit guides are saying. But Four of Swords is reversed. And this is telling me that Remember when it said be introspective? This is also saying get out there and form new opinions, but be introspective within yourself. Like, you don't have to share all your new opinions with everybody. You don't have to share everything on social media. You don't tell everybody your next moves. Just like be okay with people not knowing everything about you. Like, people don't know you, and they know they don't know you because they can kind of feel that like you're just sharing stuff sometimes. I don't really know what to say. It's like you're giving out so much information about yourself. It becomes draining for yourself. And people already know they don't know you very well because you don't let anybody in. You're not letting anybody in. Four of Swords is also telling me you're not letting anybody in. You don't want anybody to be close to you because you don't feel you are enough. And that's unfair to yourself. You are more than enough. Knight of Wands is also saying go full force with your goals, your aspirations. Put in a lot more effort. Some of you all have been holding off on certain goals that you've had for years. Some of you all have been holding off for over a decade. Be sure that you are investing in yourself, in your dreams, and your aspirations. Justice. Okay, so a lot of you all want justice served, and people who have done you wrong. Know that you don't always have to handle it like it's going to be handled. But also, I can see that you can handle situations as they arise. And that's something that you've learned in your life. Handle the situation as it arises. Like, when it is happening, handle it. Say something. Don't be afraid to say something. Speaker is literally saying say something. Your speaking is a skill. You have a skill in speaking. Your other cards about life purpose says practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. So anything that you're taking, that's my bunny rabbits. I gave them like a bird cage that's full of hay so they can play with it and get the hay out of it. And they are just like, they're going ham, okay? Polish your skills by practicing regularly. So don't be afraid to continue to practice whatever it is that has to do with your goals. You don't have to be an expert at everything. Keep putting in effort. Everything that you feel you had to put to rest that you wanted to do, wake that back up, okay? Any goals that you had that you feel that you had to put to sleep, it's time to wake up. It's time to come out of the tomb. We're not doing that. You're still living. What's the purpose of living and not at least dreaming of those goals and putting in the work towards those goals? Stop saying you feel too old. Stop saying it's not possible. Stop feeling that it's not possible. You do not have to work your life away. You can dream it. You can create it. You can alchemize it. You're a bad ASS, okay? I just want you to know that. And I feel like you feel that time has gone by and you've maybe gone by your prime or whatever. Like, what is a freaking prime? What is that? It doesn't exist, okay? It doesn't exist. Author, you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed, so make the time to write it. So this is telling me that a lot of you all have had a dream to put out information to people. You are great at short stories, long stories, even podcasting you'd be great at. It's just right now you need to put in the effort that you need to create these things. I can see that some of you all have issues with finishing projects, and this is because you kind of self-sabotage. You're scared. You're scared. You don't know if people are actually going to enjoy it. That doesn't matter. You're creating things that you want to enjoy and share with other people. So do it. Do it. Do those projects. Work with those people. Be who you want to be. It's your choice. It is your life. It is not impossible. You are fully capable of this. And it sucks that you don't recognize your power. You are magical. You're a magical being. And you deserve to be successful. You only are going to be successful if you put in the work. Freedom. You're free to do what you choose. Okay? So once again, this is a lot about your career path and what you do in your day-to-day. And this is saying, even if you feel like you're not free, you are. You're free. Even if those of you who have jobs, like let's say you want to do something outside of your job, maybe you want to open up a spot, you want to teach, you want to do a nonprofit or something like that. you can still do those things. Like, you may feel like, oh, I only have this amount of hours in the day, but if you can watch TV or you can just sit and do nothing, which most people are not doing today, but if you could just sit there for 3 hours doing something else, make the time, even an hour, to do what you want to do with your life. King of Cups. This is telling you put in the work, pour into yourself, and allow yourself to feel good about yourself. This is no longer a time for shame. This is no longer a time for you to feel horrible or carry other burdens or any of that. This is your time to feel good. This is your time to be empowered with the person that you are and the gift that you have to create the life that you want. That was a lot. I don't even know what I said. Do y'all know what I said? Spirit just be speaking. Okay. So I hope that you all enjoyed this reading. I'm going to go ahead and play this crown chakra bowl. A lot of you all might have a white light in your aura, or you might be connected to angels. You may hear voices, or you may have weird dreams, or you may get angel messages throughout the day. Some of you all may be getting these messages and not noticing them because you have to build up your discernment. And a lot of that discernment is built in your own alone time, okay? While I was playing this, I actually got a message. It was pretty clear. A lot of the stuff is going to take time. And if you want these things, you have to be willing to also put in the time. And you may feel like you don't have enough of it, but you do. Remind yourself of that. You're not going anywhere anytime soon. You're staying in this realm for a while. So make sure that you are living authentically to what that image of you looks like. Make sure that you are becoming who you are meant to be. And it's so much bigger than what you think. But we just got to get on that process, okay? Believe in yourself. Who cares what anybody told you couldn't do, you're not capable of, or what your past looked like? So how can you lead? How can you teach? How can you guide? How can you say? How can you sing? How can you write? How can you... Shut up, okay? Tell them people shut up. I did not ask. I didn't ask you. Seriously, okay? And when that piece of you speaks that same way the haters do, tell it to shut up. I don't need that. I'm trying to let my light shine. I'm not trying to dim it anymore. I'm not trying to hide. I want to float. I want to fly. Okay? So let yourself fly. This is your flying period and you deserve it. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. If you really enjoyed this, go ahead and comment down below. And make sure that you like, share, subscribe as well. Every bit of love that you give me helps me to continue making videos like this and content like this. It empowers me, it inspires me, and it keeps me uplifted, okay? So give me all the love that you can. Bye.